thinking as I'm trying to get ready here? My couch would be perfect for pillow talk. What y'all think about that? Wouldn't it be cute, y'all? You think I need more pillows? Is that what y'all said? Okay, hold on. What about now? I think so. Manifested. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another review of 90 Day Fiance the other way. I'm not gonna keep y'all. I'm not gonna keep y'all. Honey, this episode was dry. I mean dry. Okay? Nothing happened. So I'm just gonna, skim on through each couple because, honey, it was nothing. Alright? Alright. So, first, let's talk about R&B, child. Let's knock them out the way. So we have R&B. We have R's mom. She is on her way home, child. It's time for her to go home. Because she needs to go home. I like R's mama, though. She was very knowledgeable. She was very caring. She was sweet. And I liked her. I think that she asked the correct questions. She didn't go over there and was like, B, you better do this. B, you better do that. You hear me? And no. I liked her. And so, anyway, they're saying their goodbyes. And, of course, R is going to miss her mother. All right? And her mother was like, listen, okay, we're going to be back. All right? We'll be back very soon. Make a little list. Let us know what you need. We will bring, honey. All right? And you know what? If you ever feel like you need to come home, I mean home, you and that baby, it'll be a ticket waiting for you. You just let us know, child, whenever you feel like going home. All right? Now, All's mama also said that she feels comfortable in leaving R there with B. She's very comfortable and she's very satisfied. It eased her mind, the hospital where R is going to be having a baby. She really, liked that hospital. So she felt a little bit better. She said that she does think that B will take care of her daughter. So anyway, it's time for, mama to go. And of course, R, she is crying. She is upset. And then she says, I don't know if I can handle it here on my own. Now she's second guessing herself. She's pregnant. She's stressed. Okay. Neither one of them are working. If you want to call B, shaking his groove thing at the club a job. Okay. And fighting people. Like I said before, you need to fight and shake your booty down to the employment office. That's what you do. But I ain't have no baby with him, so whatever I got to say don't mean nothing. So anyway, so they don't work. She's over there by herself, and here we go. Second guessing herself. All right. She says that she is stressed. She said that she don't know if she made the right decision or not. All right. She also says that she don't want to leave B because she don't want B to feel like he's being abandoned again. Girl, he's a grown man. And you're a grown woman about to have a child in Ethiopia. Okay, and she also says that, it's been a while since her and B have been together. Okay, so it's a little uncomfortable. She got to get used to him. Girl, this is your whole boyfriend. What are you talking about? That whole thing, that whole conversation, I wasn't understanding. You met this man, okay, you have a child, you're going to have a child with this man. When you was over there in the United States telling your family, love that you're in? Are you second guessing yourself now? Because, honey, next week, as we see, she's going to have a full-blown meltdown because of the apartment. And B ain't going to be putting up with it. B said, I'm done. But, honey, we'll talk about that next week. So, what did y'all think about all? Okay? Honey, you over there. Your mama gave you plenty of opportunity to leave with her. Plenty of opportunity. You can still leave. And now, honey, that bowling ball of reality done hit you upside your head. Moving on. Child, this ain't gonna take 30 seconds. Tim and Melisa. Whew. Whew. Tim, he needs a job. He's still there with monotone Melisa. Child, do Melisa have any type of personality? What's going on here? Tim are going in there. Good morning, honey. Hey, she's like, morning. I'm going to go find a job. I'm going to have to look for a job. Okay, honey. Ow! What is going on? If you don't put a little pep in your step. Tim, he needs to look for a job, so he calls a taxi cab. What shows up? A motorbike. Tim was like, no, I ain't getting on that. And let me tell you something, Tim, I don't blame you. I wish I might call for a taxi and a motorbike come showing up. I would have kicked it. Get away from me. I don't know you. I'm not getting on no bike behind you. And we have seen in these foreign countries, honey, they be getting... They will have flown me over there. Child back. So a real car showed up. So a car showed up. So he goes to this job interview. And Tim's sitting over there looking like, who done it, what for? What's wrong with you, Tim? Open up your mouth. He done had a whole job in the United States. The same job, the same type of job that he's applying for in, is it Colombia? Yeah, Colombia. Is it Colombia or Brazil? It's Colombia. And so the interview looked real easy. The woman says, tell me 3 things about yourself. This is Tim. I can't think of 3 things. Tim, you want me to give you 3 things? I got 3 things right off the bat about you. Sad, insecure, fool. See? Look at that. It only took me half of a second. Anyway, so he rambles off 3 little things. She starts, telling him, asking him more questions. And then she was like, listen, you're going to need to get a work permit or you need to get married. One or the other, okay? So either get a work permit or get married. So he was like, well, there's no way I'm going to do the marriage part because Melisa, he ain't going to go for that. She fully don't trust me. I have nothing more for Tim and Melisa. I have nothing more. Nothing more. Let's move on. Let's talk about Mardo and Kenneth. Now, Kenneth's daughters, they're still there. And they are on their way for some late night tacos. Ooh, that sounds so good, child. Authentic tacos. So, they go to this little, I was going to say coffee stand. I want some coffee. Anyway, they're going to go to this taco stand and, they're having their little tacos. And then Kenneth was like, I need to use the bathroom. Where's the bathroom at around here? So he goes to the bathroom and he said, Lord, have mercy. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. This bathroom is disgusting. I've been to many bathrooms and this is by far the worst. Honey, it's stank, it's dirty, said, you can't flush the toilet. How are we supposed to flush the toilet here in Mexico? So he says, Armando, come here, Armando. So Armando goes over there, because you know Armando, he about it. I mean, this his word. This his word. So Armando was like, what's the problem? And so Ken was like, what's the problem? It smelled like a whole butthole up in here. And you can't flush it. What you talking about, Willis? And so Armando said, this is what you do. So Armando, no type of tissue on his hand, none. Armando said, listen, if you're going to live here, you got to toughen up, Kenneth. Now, I am tired of you now. So he grabs a bucket. Then he puts it inside of a bigger bucket that's full of water. And he dips it, pours it into the toilet and say, now go on there. That's how it goes. Kenneth said, you go. Now you got. You got to be kidding me. He said, I'm not touching that. Armando said, you got to touch if you want to. He said, go to the bathroom now. My taco's getting cold, child. I can't. No. So Armando left. And so Kenneth is up in there going. Kenneth, you gotta toughen up, honey. Armando is trying to tell you this is what needs to be done. Oh, that part was so funny to me, child. Honey, I'm with Kenneth. There is no way I would. Listen. There is no way I would have used that bathroom. If I had to do number one, I would have used it. But honey, when I tell you I would have did all type of flexibilities. I would have had a leg here, a leg there, an arm here, an arm there. Honey, I would have been twisted and turned. Y'all know how us women do in the women's bathroom, child. So honey, ooh, Lord. And then I would have been like, forget the flush. I would have said, Armando, you come back up in here and you flush it. I'm sorry. Anyway, so they sat back down to eat, and this guy goes by and calls them a slur. Okay, terrible word. Y'all can imagine what it is. And so Armando was like, did you hear him? He just called us that slur. And so the daughter was like, where? Who did that? Who did that? Where he at? What? Come on now. I know not where I'm sitting. Come on. Where you at? And then Armando was like, no, you gotta slow down. You can't be doing that here. Okay. This is why I'm afraid of someone getting hurt. It's very homophobic. They're not accepting. I keep telling Kenneth that. This is why. Okay. These people are crazy. I don't blame Armando being so cautious, because if that person was so open to say that while they're sitting there, imagine what they could do. What else are they so bold enough to do? So I don't blame Armando in having, some fears. This is why, he's not affectionate in public. And this is why that he keeps, kind of a distance in public with Kenneth because of those fears. So anyway, Kenneth and Armando, I think, is going to be all right. But I do think that Kenneth needs to understand where Armando is coming from. I mean, because that is upsetting. Armando got upset. The daughters done got to crying. And so anyway, I think that they'll work it out. And I think this is the biggest issue that they have, is being a gay couple in a homophobic, country. But anyway, I'm still rooting for Kenneth and Armando. I'm still rooting for y'all. Let's talk about Devon and June. I like this part. I really enjoyed their part. It was my favorite, because a little known fact, a fun fact about me, I enjoy Asian culture. I love the food, I love the clothing, I love the decoration, I love everything about Asian culture. Okay, so I really enjoyed this. Well, it is time for the baby to have him a little celebration. So 100 birthdays was where years ago 100 babies had died, so they celebrate their birthday before the 100 days. Is that how it is, y'all? Y'all, if I didn't explain it right, y'all. So anyway, things are still a little bit tense because of Drusilla running and carrying on, and then the grown-ups carrying on, and you already know about split ends. So it is tradition for the daughter-in-law to go to the mother-in-law to cook, the meal. So Devon, of course, she's nervous about it because Devon don't know nothing about cooking. She can't even probably cook an American meal. You think she can help cook a traditional Korean? So they get to the house, and so the June's mom is telling her what's up, what's the deal. So she give her these carrots. All right, so the mother, of course, pulls out this big, huge, knife, and she's chopping that carrot. She was like, "This is what you need to do." And so here comes Devon, struggling, just struggling. Child, you can't even cut up a carrot. So the mama was like, she did terrible. She just did terrible. Okay, she ain't even trying. So the mother done took over, and Devon was like, well, listen, I get pre-chopped. Okay? I get pre-chopped. I mean, who cares if one is bigger than the other? They all gonna be cooked the same. It don't really matter. Well, let me tell you, Devon, I get pre-chopped too. But when it is a party and when it is tradition and when you are trying to, do something nice, you want to put on a good impression for your mother-in-law when you know that your mother-in-law can't stand you, get to chopping. That's what you do. But you couldn't do that right. So there was all kinds of food all over the place, and then they pulled out the dag-old translator app. Y'all know how I feel about that thing. It's terrible. Okay, so when Devon would say something, the translator app would say something else. When June's mom would say something, the translator app would say something else, and it got lost in translation. See how that works? Throw the translator app away and just hope that y'all can talk to each other. I wouldn't even talk. The translator app does more harm than good. So anyway, it is time for the party, and June's extended family, his grandma, his great-grandma, his aunties, his uncles, everybody, cousins, are showing up to celebrate the baby's, birthday. And when I tell you that baby was adorable, put on the little hat and so cute. So here comes Split Ends. Split Ends said that, she's still upset with June. She says, I still have blind rage for June. But I'm going to put it aside because of, the grandbaby's birthday. The person who did your hair, was they in blind rage with you? Because it looked like it. So anyway, it's time for the party, and everybody was wearing their traditional, attire. Devon looked nice, June looked nice, everybody looked nice, everybody had a good time. They accepted Devon. Very kind, very sweet. Even the aunties was like, you know what, she seems like a pretty good kid. They seem good together. She aight. And then the great-grandmother, or was it might be the great-great-grandmother or great-grandmother, whatever, the baby. She even was cool with, Devon. Honey done handed her some money, and then all of a sudden here comes some envelopes, people handing money left or right. I was like, you better do it, June. June, you better put on the party. Everything was lovely. Everything. I would have enjoyed myself. Let me tell y'all something. If I had a chance to be in the kitchen with a woman who is cooking an authentic Korean meal, what are you talking about, honey? I would have shut it down. I I would have soaked up all her knowledge, okay? I would have had some kimchi, I would have had some dumplings, and I would have had some, I know I'm saying it wrong, but is it called bibimbap? Honey, I put a picture right here, y'all. I would have had rice and noodles. I would have had black bean noodles. Y'all, I would have cut up, okay? So delicious. Korean food is probably, well, it is. Korean food is my favorite food other than soul food. Soul food is my number one. Home cooking soul food is my number one food. And then I do believe it is Korean food. The first time I ever had it, I mean, I may not have had the authentic Korean food, but I'm just talking about what I experienced. Child, I done ranted on enough about my food, child. But anyway, let's move on. Last and least, Brittany and Yazan, 30 seconds. Okay? Brittany and Yazan, they are meeting up at a hookah lounge. Both look nice. Listen, if Brittany and Yazan can get, I said this. I want Brittany and Yazan together. I do. But Brittany can't stop lying. And apparently Yazan's family want them to break up. They're a bunch of gossiping hens. Alright, so Brittany, alright, she tagged Yazan in a post on her Instagram. One of his nosy cousins, probably his third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh cousin, that went on the Instagram and was like, oh, so let me go dig deep. So honey, this cousin went on and went through all of Brittany's pictures and came across a picture of Brittany and her friend at her friend's house, a private location, in a bikini. So this nosy, no good cousin, according to Brittany, wants to break them up and the rest of the family, went and told the family that Brittany was naked on Instagram. So of course that caused all kinds of drama, that caused all kinds of tension. It got, Brittany and Yazan into a huge fight, into an argument. They were saying things like, Yazan was saying things like, I don't want to be with you, I don't want to marry you. And then Brittany, she done cussed him out in a text. Just a whole mess. You see what family does? Do you see what family does? And so Brittany said, this is what your family do. Your family going back and gossip. That ain't holy. Okay, and they lied. They got the information wrong. I was in a bikini. Okay, your family out to get us. Now, Brittany, I'm with you on that. Now, you should have called him out on his nosy family. But let's not forget, you still have a huge secret. Okay? So, Yazan was like, yes, I know. Okay, my family was just upset because, again, this is not what we do over here. Blah, blah, blah. So they wanted Brittany to shut down her whole, account. And Brittany said, that ain't happening. You're not going to bully me into shutting down my social media. It's not happening. So anyway, her and Yazan, of course, they sat there, they looked into each other's eyes, they apologized because Brittany said she was being petty, Yazan said that he was upset, and they made up. Kissy, kissy. Well, no kissy, kissy, child. Huggy, huggy. All right? So after everything was good, Brittany was like, you want to come back to the house with me? You want to see me in my bikini? And Yazan had a smile on his face, and then he was like, he seen that camera, and he was like, say on the no say. So he was like, no, of course not. I cannot come back to your room. You know that. You know my parents are very religious, and you know my parents would not accept that. I'll be over later. You know that I am a virgin. I'm going to break you in half. You know that I am a good boy. I have never, ever, ever, ever been between any woman's legs. I'm about to twist you like a pretzel. And so here comes Brittany talking about, yeah, you can't come over. We understand why. And then she says that Yazan's parents are very strict and that Yazan was still a virgin. Y'all know as well as I know that Yazan done told that back apart. Honey, he done blowed that back out top. That's what he did. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. That is it. Nothing much to it. Y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.